Hello everyone, welcome to a new player guide, an updated one. Last one I made was 4 months ago. So today we're going to explain everything that there is to explain, I think. This will be like a guide, this will be showcasing just some buffs pretty much, and I'll try to explain it all. But before we do that, we have our Discord chat right here. And I just told everyone, if you want to say hello to YouTube, you can. There's a reason why we're in this chat. We're going to head over to general questions, and we're going to see when you unlock things. So this is for all you new players out there who's just started out. Level 12, you will unlock a feature called Arena. This is a PvP mode where you fight other players. If you are stronger than them in your bat rating, you will most likely win against them, and it's your team versus their team. And yeah, we'll check that out. We'll check everything here out. Hero Trial is another thing. This is a PvE mode, which means you're against monsters. And the higher level you get, the more monsters you unlock to fight. Every 5 levels you usually can fight some monsters, stronger monsters. I also have a recommended bat rating for you. Abyss is another PvE mode. It's 100 floors in normal Abyss and 50 in dark Abyss. This means that in the beginning the monsters will have very low bat rating, and it will go higher, and every second and 7th, every 5 times, or every 5 floors you will get buffs. And those buffs, if you have like 9, there's 3 different difficulties per monster, right? Easy, medium and difficult, or nightmare I think they're calling it. So the nightmare is harder than the easy one, but you can still take the easy one and pass the floor. But if you take the difficult one and 9-star it, that means 3-starring, it gives you a star multiplier. And you can use these stars to gain buffs from Abyss, such as attack and HP, which I really recommend. And yes, and if you have 9-starred all the way to floor 16, you will automatically be able to blitz to 16, or just you don't have to fight monsters until level 16 is done, and then you can continue on floor 17. Palace Dungeon and Relics. Palace Dungeon and Relics, that's an AFK based thing. You have Palace Energy, which you gain over time, or you get cards giving 10 energy, and you use that to AFK in Palace Dungeon. There's different difficulties, like normal, normal 1, normal 2, hard, and so on. And you unlock to have the opportunity to go to higher difficulties or higher floors, depending if you can do it, because the monsters can be fairly tough, at least in the beginning. And when you get to a higher floor, you will get more resources from AFKing, and you will get better relic shards, which will give you relics, and the better relic shards, the higher chance you have of getting better relics. That will say legendary and mythic relics. World Boss. World Boss is a PvE mode, competitive versus other players. You fight a boss, and you're doing damage to the boss, and that will come up to rankings. And then if you have a good amount of attack versus the boss, then you will claim gold. You will get gold from the World Boss. Domination, you can make bets of people top 64 in Arena, I think. I think it's sub 64. Guild Dungeon, Guild Boss, this is just everything unlocked for you. Guild Dungeon, PvE, Guild Boss, competitive PvE. You get guild resources and blessed stones and such here. Here you can get guild resources, and you can open a chest when every boss is down to maybe get diamonds, or if you're lucky you can get diamonds and or hero shards. Gauntlet is another PvE. You fight bosses which comes in from 3 locations, so you must make sure that they're not hitting the statue in the middle. You also get many resources. Extra War, this is a PvP mode. You queue up, and then you're in a team with 12, and the enemy team has 12. There's 2 different extra rewards. There's one with crystals, which means that you're going to mine crystals, and you can of course die to the enemy team there. Someone can go and kill you if they're higher battle rating than yourself. And the other one is like capture the flag, if you wonder what that is. Where are we? Conquest is another PvP mode. It's 3 crystals in a horizontal line, and you go close to them and they're starting to produce things for you. It's kind of like a capture the flag, just not really. It's hold the crystal, and it's about to get most points first, 5,000 points, which takes a little bit, not too much. Equipment refine, it's the refining of your equipment. Team Arena is another PvP mode. You team with random people from all over the game and not only your server group, which is cool. And then you choose, and then you form a team. They pick 2 heroes, you pick 2 heroes, and someone has to pick 1 pet and 1 hero. World Hunter is just a gaining thing, kind of a AFK thing. You can get stolen from, but it doesn't really give a lot for you right now. Team Domination is seasonal. Well, seasonal. Yeah, it's not often. It's like every other month or even slower. You team up with someone in your server. You're 5 people, and then you have a team, and then you fight versus other people in the who has also formed teams in your server group. Eternal War is also a PvP thing where you move around. There's many I have guides on it, so you can read that. That's too much to explain. This is a PvP mode. You'll fight people in your server group, and if you make it within the top 100 in points, you will be able to make it to the final. And then you can, yeah, because first it's qualifying phase. If you're in the top 100, you will get to the PvP. Well, it's PvP, but you'll get to the next stage, and then you get rewards according to your ranking there. Battle Royale and Battle Pets. I should add here. So Gear Enchant is level 50. That means you can use legendary gear shards if you have a legendary sword. Berserker, for example, you can use only Berserker sword shards to upgrade it, and that will make the gear stronger, and the stars will give you different bonuses. Anima's Path is level 55 when you unlock the animate system. It's just another way of upgrading yourself. Let's take a look here. Aptitude and Battle Royale and Pets. Let's go with Battle Royale and Pets first. That's you unlock battle pets, which can accompany you in battle. They have skills, they're not very strong, but their skills can... If you get there is a pet where if the enemy has 50% HP or lower, it can freeze this enemy and it can't deal damage. So there's battle pets with different attacks, which can be very useful for you. And what the battle pets also include is, if you have, I recommend always to use, at least for now, I recommend you to use Azurus as the deployed pet. But the deployed pet is not nearly the most important pet. The most important pets is something we call grace pets, which I can actually show you guys. Let's take a look here. So grace pets, here's grace pets, right? So here's my grace. The reason I don't use Azurus is because I need a hit rate, but this is because my battle rating is high and my Pavna hit is not so high. So you can put pets in grace. I think that also unlocks at the same level. I don't think so, maybe it unlocks at level 65 or 70, but anyhow, whenever you unlock it, you can upgrade your awaken level with energy gems, and you'll get grace effect bonuses. And grace count, that means you can have 1 pet in grace, that means you can have 2 pets in grace, that means you can have 3 pets in grace, and 5 pets is the most, until you can get one of these, which is very expensive. If you're free to play, you don't have to think about that. And the pet's useful to use in grace is the pet's giving the most battle rating, right? Because grace is all about how high battle rating the pet is, it's nothing else. So having mythic pets in the grace, you'll hire Azurus, right? It's the most useful thing for you, because they usually give the highest battle rating, right? So I always recommend using Dragonite, Mystic Fox and Kitsune. The reason I'm not using Kitsune right now is because I have the other's legendaries much higher than this one, so they automatically give a higher battle rating. But yeah, 3 mythics is always three mythics is important, these three. And Sorcerer is also very useful because he gives a lot of attack and agility in his aura. And I always recommend Captain Mitz because he gives the highest bat rating of all the legendary pets. So that would be a perfect grace for you to work towards. And then it looks something like this, and you'll get bonuses, a lot of them. You can multiply this by like 8 and it will be the actual amount my Pamela is gaining. Yeah, because this is raw stats, but with all the bonuses from all the equipments and runes and whatever, it's a lot. Let's continue. Aptitude is just something after R5. You'll unlock being able to aptitude. And aptitude gives you bonuses, like mine is maxed and it gives a lot of stats, you can see. So it's very useful to have. Let's take a look here. What else do you unlock? Relic Enchantments. Yeah, let's take a look at Relic Enchantments. So Relic Enchantment is just you're gaining these from different events and from recycling legendary and mythic relics, and you can use those to upgrade your relics to higher stars. So the higher stars, the more stats they give. Yeah, like this gives a good amount of bonuses, and they give different bonuses depending on how much stars you have them. I think also Engrave unlocks like that. Yeah, it unlocks at level 61. That also gives your runes bonuses. It also gives the relic bonuses, but it also gives you rune bonuses. So now if it's R8, which is max, which is very expensive, all your runes gains a 785% bonus, except for hit rate and crit rate and dodge rates. They don't get any bonuses, but agility and so on, that works. Agility bonus. Everything that gives a number and not only a percent gets a bonus. Let's take a look here now. So, Relic Engrave, yeah, Resource Sword and Soul Arms. You unlock that at 75. What you can use these for is to buy Soul Arms. Soul Arms will be with you in the battle and do damage equal to your, or according to your main character's attack, right? So, here, and you can read their skills, like this will heal your party out of your attack and so on. And yeah, it's fine. And you decide how to use it. This will be a new player guide, right? And I will make a new player strategy guide after this. Yeah, I just want to make this a pure raw guide over what you'll unlock and such. Dungeon Sweeper, Rune and Runestone, that's also a system which is very good. It gives you a lot of stats, like a lot of stats. And you can inscribe. First of all, it depends on what level it is, augmented is, how many inscribe points you have. But what I also always recommend is going this route. I'll do this in strategy, but yeah. You unlock things, you gain those from doing Dungeon Sweeper. And you also gain these from doing it. And you can use those to transmute. Transmute just increases your resistances and penetration, which is kind of fun. Gives a lot of bat rating. That Runestone system gives a lot of bat rating. I'll show you why I'm not using anything here in the strategy video. Challenger's Road and Pet Awakening. Yeah, so that's level 70, that's what I thought. Challenger's Road is another PvE mode. It's not star based, so you don't have to think about 3-starring like in Anonymous Path and stuff. And you just get goods there, and then you can use those resources in order to buy Awaken Stones if you have cleared like silver and gold and diamond. There's many different difficulties. And you also buy energy gems from there. Astral Divine and Mount Armaments, you also unlock that. That's a gold based thing. You click on there, you go to Astral Divine and you can auto do it for gold. You're using around 2 million gold total per day or something on it. And that unlocks you, that gives you a shop. You can always enter here and check it out. Astral Shop, let's take a look. Yeah, and then you can buy Astral Ingots and Sunstones and everything you would want here. These are less common to drop. And with armaments, yeah, you can level them up and they will give you a bunch of stats. Like this is a maxed stat. This gives a lot of bonuses and you can multiply all it gives by 8/10 if you have a lot of bonuses. And it takes a lot. Sunstones is to augment and Astral Ingots is to enhance. And Sunstones is obviously more difficult to come by. or less plentiful. Grand Tournament is another thing. It's not here right now, but it's another PvE mode. Yeah, it's a seasonal PvE. It's like every month. Furnace and Gear Awaken. There is, if you have extra resources for free with Whip Zero, you only have 2 attempts per day. But what you can do here is just burn things. Let's burn things in demonstration to show what happens. What should I burn? Yeah, let me burn like that. And it depends on how much you can burn, depending on the furnace level. So here you can only have weight limit 400. So that means I can't have more than that if I'm at that level. This gives more weight and mana. And mana depends on how much you get. And what you do there, you can use these crystals in tier 1. Let's go back to tier 1 here. Weapon Awaken tier 1. You can use those to activate these bonuses, and then your hero equipment, every hero's equipment attack will buff up. And the higher you have it, the more attack your team gets, and it gets ridiculous. And you also get a lot of attack bonuses from here as well. And you get this from everything, depending on what you want to upgrade, of course. Weapon takes more than the others. I think it takes like almost twice or something here. Something along those lines. Well, let's take a look here. Yeah, that's about it for this new player guide. We're going to go to the strategy section. Should I make this in the same video? How long have we been going for? 16 minutes. Yeah, we'll just... yeah, sorry about not having a web camera about this. Anyhow, yeah, this was the new player guide. Let's head over to the strategy guide. I will talk to you guys in my next video, which means the strategy video. So yeah, thanks for watching the guide, overall guide over what you unlock and stuff. If you have any more questions, just let me know. You use gold enhanced gear, you use diamonds, yeah, it's fairly easy. But I just explained the basics of the systems you'll unlock. Like this video for guides, and I will talk to you guys next time.